Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got another exciting BRR Truck League event here. We are at the road course, hitting it up at Watkins, Glen, race number 14 of the season. We got two more races left. We got this one, and then I think next week, I don't remember if it's Bristol or something like that. We got this one and a track next week. I believe it's Bristol. And that will be the last of the regular season. And then we will get into the playoffs. I think top 12 in points will, after next week's race, will advance to the playoffs, to fight for a title. So, unfortunately, they have to tame Watkins Glen here today to be able to do that. And we got about 15 seconds here left in practice, and we will kick off qualifying and get that underway. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you guys have fun here tonight. I think it's 40 laps. Yeah, 40 laps, I think. Another thing worth noting is at the road courses, there's no cautions. It's a local caution only, so if somebody spins or whatever, there's no full course cautions. It just throws the local caution until you get by there, and then you continue about your business. We are in qualifying. Looks like they will have 2 laps. See anybody out yet? Let's see if we got anybody. No takers. Some people might choose to start, whatever, not qualify. We only have, unfortunately, sometimes the road courses don't bring a lot of people out. Looks like we got 10 trucks there, so pretty much if you start, you're guaranteed a top 10. Not sure. Man Beast 20. Yeah, William Mann Jr. is in the race tonight. Looks like we got Papa Man in the house. Thanks for joining in. Yep, we wish him the best. I'm sure he'll be up there running up front like usual. Okay, looks like we might have some take. Who do we got? This is Nicole. That's what she said. Creasel in the Gremlins paint scheme here. So she's out for her first lap. Looks like she was the first to take to the track here, so we'll follow her around. See if she can lay down a good lap. She is coming out of the final turn here to, I believe, start her first lap. See what she can do. The first turn can be tricky because you're coming down this big long straightaway and it's like a first, second gear turn. It can, if you miss your braking point, man, you'll just go straight. She made the turn, but yeah, you miss your braking point, it can happen quick and you'll be all the way into the wall down there, into the runoff. It can catch you out quick. This section here is a very fast section. Again, can catch you out. If you clip the curbage, it'll send you right into the outside wall. Like she's got it dialed in pretty good here, going into the chicane here. This can be tricky too. This is fun if you get it right. It's fun to drive. Looks like she did it pretty good there. Solid entry, solid exit. Now, at least in the cup cars, when she comes off this turn here, a lot of people, you can technically get to 4th gear, but in the cup cars, you'll just run it in 3rd, and it'll redline right before the turn, but it saves you instead of shifting to 4th. Usually, like I said, it redlines right before the turn, so you shouldn't cause any damage if they choose to do that, but you can also go to 4th gear if you choose that as well. It's just driver preference. Coming around for the first lap, looks like Bill Percy is on the pole, provisional pole with a 118. Manslammer Jr. Jumps to the provisional pole with a 118, knocks Bill Percy back to 2nd. Oh man, it was close. Manslammer had a 118.33. Bill Percy was a 118.49. Jason Rome jumps up to the top with a 117. A 117.59. Larry Ashby jumps into 2nd, 118.01. Oh, we've had 5 drivers, qualify. And the other thing to note as well on the road courses, you get 2 laps. Matt Baer jumps to the top at a 1:15. Wow. So on the road courses, if you shortcut the course in any way, it will disallow your lap. In qualifying, obviously the race, it happens. But that's why it's extremely important when laying down your qualifying laps. You only get 2 of them. And if you it thinks you cut the course, if you bring out the lawnmower and mow the grass, it disallows the lap time. So looks like your provisional running order so far. Matt Baer is on the pole. Jason Rome is 2nd. Larry Ashby is 3rd. William Manslammer Jr. is 4th. Mark Dantuma 5th. Bill Percy 6th. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel is 7th. John Schmidt is 8th. And Gerald Poole and Brian Oshenska have not laid down a lap, but they are 9th and 10th. I'm assuming they're just going to start at the back, and why not? You're guaranteed a top 10 as it is. Oh, what do we got? Okay, looks like everybody might be down here. Mark Dantuma might still be on a lap here. See what he can do. He's currently 5th. Like, cutting out there a little bit. Alrighty, I think we are going to the race. We have on the pole Matt Baer, Jason Rome 2nd, Larry Ashby is 3rd, William Mann Jr. is 4th, Mark Dantuma 5th, Bill Percy 6th, Nicole Creasel is 7th, John Schmidt 8th, Gerald Poole 9th, and Brian Oshenska rounding out your field in 10th. 3 laps here today. 3 sets of tires, I believe. Probably won't use all of them. I would say maybe 1 pit stop is probably all it'll take. Maybe 2. Interesting to note as well, we did it in the Cup cars. If you take tires on the first stop, you can, if you choose to, and you take care of them. On the second stop, you can take fuel only, and keep the tires you have on it. Saves you a little bit of time. Almost ready to kick this bad boy off. There's the pace truck. Alrighty. And they're rolling. I do believe, looks like it is going to be a full pace lap, it looks like. Sometimes on the road courses, it'll start you like halfway down the backstretch or, the back section, and just only have to do half of it. Hey, what's up, Topher? Yeah, no admin. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Jared was able to make it. I'm not really sure. I mean, if you're free and want to pop in, Topher, again, awesome. Thanks, Topher. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, we're almost ready to kick this bad boy off here. They're coming down the back portion of the track here. I promise you guys this is the slowest they will go because there is no caution. So after this, it's just going to be go. Basically survival. If you can just stay on the track, you'll get a decent finish, because that's the hardest part, is just staying on the track. Heck with the fast time. I mean, some guys are good at it, and it's good if you can do that consistently, but the more you push it like that consistently, laying down those fast laps, that's just that much more margin where you might mess up and potentially cost yourself the race on top of it. So the way I run them is, I know I pretty much count myself out on winning. I just try to be consistent and lay down, mediocre lap times, and that usually does me solid, as opposed to laying down the fast one after fast one and just going off the track. Coming down the backstretch here. pace truck is cutting off Matt Bear. So Jason Rome will be on the outside going into turn 1 here. Get a good launch. Definitely be on the outside going into turn 1. So Matt Bear should have the advantage there on the inside. But look for especially turn 1 cold tires. That could be treacherous. We got to watch that. That's where it'll catch you too. Once the tires get up, it's still difficult to manage that, but it's going to be really hairy on the start because everybody's going to be plowing down the front stretch, full bore, cold tires, and they're going to slam on the brakes for turn 1, and it just might not be there yet. So you got to be really careful on the initial start so you don't overshoot it and wipe out half the field.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. We'll see if they play nice here. Jason Rome gets a really good start. Is he going to... I don't know. Good job. They backed off there. Always best. Oh, looks like Matt Bear got in a little trouble there. Jason Rome going to get to the inside. Manslammer's going to go on the outside. They're 3 and 4 wide here. This is not going to work. Oh, man. Looks like Bill Percy's involved. The Manslammer. Mark Dantuma. Oh, man. 4 wide. Just cannot do it. Oh, man. Try to sort this out here. It looks like Jason Rome is your leader. Larry Ashby made it through there in second. Looks like Matt Bear was able to survive that in third. Doesn't look like he has too much damage. John Schmidt, fourth. Fifth is Brian Oshenska. Sixth is Gerald Poole. Seventh is the Manslammer, ton of damage, but at least he's still going. You can get that fixed. Eighth rather, Nicole Creasel. Mark Dantuma, he kept it going in ninth. Bill Percy took a tow back in there to the pits, and he's in 10th. Oh, Matt Bear not wasting any time going around Larry Ashby there. He definitely was the fastest in qualifying there. He was kind of in another zip code. Let's check back here. Got John Schmidt, Brian Oshenska right behind him. The Johnny Bravo paint scheme, that's really cool, and I'm sure he painted that himself. Brian has been doing some really killer paint schemes. In fact, I'm going to be running one of his G.I. Joe paint scheme tomorrow in the Cup race, which will be at Road America. You can check that out. You can come watch me in the in-car, Pizza Pepper Gaming, or if you want to watch the broadcast like this, you can go to How to Suck at iRacing, and he will be broadcasting the event. Brian Oshenska to the outside of John Schmidt going into the chicane. We'll see how this works out. Thinks better of it, backs off. John Schmidt's through the grass. Yeah, just keep pressuring. Just keep pressure on. Sometimes that's the best thing. Instead of throwing it in there, just keep putting pressure on. Sometimes people will make their own mistakes, and that's how you get by. Looks like Brian Oshenska is going to go by John Schmidt. Looks like John Schmidt might be letting Gerald Poole by. So if he cut the track, he might have had. It makes you give back time, so he might have had to give back 3 or 4 seconds or whatever. Whatever it makes you give back. Tenths of a second, and you have to slow up. If you don't give that back in a certain amount of time, it will give you a black flag. So that might have been what he was doing there. Let's check back at the front here. Okay, oh. It looks like Matt Bear has caught Jason Rome here, top spot. We'll see how it plays out. Mark Dantuma back there as well. That low line. Matt Bear going to get a huge run on the outside here. Okay, Jason gets a little loose, has to overcorrect it there. Good save by Jason Rome on that one, and he will surrender the top spot to Matt Bear. We'll move Matt Bear to first. Again, not a big turnout for this one, so just, pretty much everybody's guaranteed a top 10 for starting, so that helps, towards the because you only got one race next week, and then the playoffs start. So just starting this race helps these guys tremendously. For the people that did not show up, then they might have a little more work to do next weekend, because you're pretty much just showing up, you're guaranteed 10th place points, so that's pretty good. So anywho, back to the action. It's like Mark Dantuma's here in third. Oh no, he's ninth. Oh, I'm sorry, he's ninth a lap down, but he's in third on the track. So he's fighting to get that lap back the hard way. You got Mr. Ashby. Looks like Larry Ashby here. He's actually in third. That's a neat looking truck. Reminds me of fall time. Got Brian Oshenska here in the fourth spot in the Johnny Bravo truck. It's pretty spread out. And you got Gerald Poole here in fifth. John Schmidt back quite a ways here in sixth. Cole, that's what she said. Creasel is in seventh, about 41 seconds off the lead. Manslammer is in eighth, 49 seconds. Let's see if he got a faster repair. He did. He fixed his truck, I believe. So the good thing about a road course is you can come in. If you, smart by him, he just came right in. He drove it around and came right in off the pits. You will not lose a lap because of how big the track is. So smart call on his point. He's going to have to still stop, because fuel would probably burn hardly anything. So it's not going to save him a pit stop, but at least it gives him a fresh truck, clean track, and now he can work some good lap times and start his race. It's going to be an uphill battle, but see what he's got here, see what he can rattle off. So it's lap time after lap time, and he should make a ton of spots up by the end of it. Let's see what. All right, back to Matt Bayer up in the front. We got 5 laps down out of 40. Looks like Matt's just in cruise control here. Back to Jason in second. Mark Dantuma is closing in. Again, if he can get by Jason, and then he has to get by Matt to get it back the hard way, or he can get it back, he should be able to do it on the exchange of pit stops. He should be able to get that lap back, but unfortunately he's going to have quite an uphill battle. That's the only thing that stinks with no cautions. You don't get to get your lap back, so like if you lose a lap, you're kind of, race is pretty much done. Looks like Bill Percy back on the track. He's 2 laps down. Again, he was able to take a tow, get a fresh truck, and only lost 2 laps. That's the benefit of road course racing. Big track like that. So stay out there, run some laps. If other people have some trouble, you might see, gain a few spots. That's the best thing you can do is run the laps, because you never know what is going to happen. Might think it's over and a couple people wreck and looking at a top 5 when you thought you were going to get 10th. So always better to run it out. I don't think anybody has anything from Matt right now. Currently, it looks like he's got about a 7-8 second gap on Jason Rome in second. So, I mean, it's going to take a mistake or an act of God to, I think, stop Matt Baer from winning this race. But that is why we race the race. Looks like Mark Dantuma has gotten around Jason Rome here. I apologize. I'm having to do the cameras and stuff manually because my program I normally use did an update, and of course when they do that it doesn't want to work, so sorry for that. Seven laps in out of 40. Let's see if Mark can, looks like Mark's got a decent truck. We'll see if he can catch up to Matt Baer here and try to get that lap back the hard way. That would help his cause. It's Gerald Poole in 5th. Bill Percy trying to get his a couple laps back. John Schmidt's here in 6th. Got the Manslammer. Okay, the Manslammer's made up a spot on Nicole. He's got past her. He's caught up to John Schmidt here. Stay with this here a second. So getting that fast repair, that he's able to work up. John Schmidt cut the course again. Might have to give that back. It's such a tough area to do as well. It's like Manslammer will get to the outside of John Schmidt, move him up to 6th spot. So this is a good recovery for him. Again, you got the fresh truck, and now you can just kind of run your race. The best thing to do on a road course is not race the other people and just race you know what I mean? Just drive the track, race for lap time. Don't try to race the other people, because that's when you get in trouble. Sometimes it's better to just let them go and do like a time trial type of thing every lap. Oh, Jason Rome all out of shape. Hangs on to it though. Matt Bear's got about 12 seconds on Jason here. Doug Burns in the chat. Suck at iRacing. How to suck at iRacing. Go man. Man spammer. Oh boy. Starting trouble, Dougie. Thanks for popping in, Doug. Again, you can tune in to the Cup broadcast tomorrow, being broadcast by yours truly over there. How to suck at iRacing. You can definitely tune in, check that out. Dougie Burns will be calling that for us. He's our broadcaster for the Cup League. So definitely check that out tomorrow if you can. Go jump over to his channel, give it a like, give it a follow, do all that good stuff. Helps us out as streamers. Doug, you got Papa Man on your ass now, buddy. All right, let's see. We are 9 out of 40 here. Sorry, it's kind of that accident. Probably going to be a boring one here. Matt Bear is just hanging her out. Laying him down. He now has a 15-second gap. Look, hold on. Looks like that Nicole catching up to Jason, or did he just get by her? He might have just got by her. So Mark Dantuma and Nicole Creasel are 1 lap down. Bill Percy's in 10th. He's the only one that's 2 laps down. And looks like the Manslammer is 6th. Gerald Poole is up ahead of him. He's about 35. Well, he's 35 seconds off the lead. He's about another 20 seconds up the road. So it'll be interesting to see if Manslammer can lay down some fast laps, and he might be able to catch him by the end of this race. I don't know. Where's Brian Oshenska is pretty far up there. I don't know that that might take a little bit, but I think he can definitely get the 5th spot. But like I said, if one of these guys goes off or something like that, you know, that changes everything. Matt Bear coming up to put a lap on John Schmidt here. We'll see if tricky place to catch somebody. I'm imagining he'll wait till the backstretch here. Try to time it. And, whoa. Indecisive. Oh, he might be in the wall. Woo! He saves it. All right. A little risky. I wouldn't have passed there, but got it done nonetheless. And no harm, no foul. Onward we go. Mark Dantuma here, still fighting to try to get that lap back. I don't know that he's making any headway though. Jason Rome still holding on to the 2nd spot. Larry Ashby still holding on to 3rd there. Brian Oshenska, shout out to him, man. He's up in 4th, and he is up 6 spots from where he started. Obviously, that little pile up in first lap there. survive that, and that happens all the time because everybody's bunched up going through that section there. It's so fast. If one person gets out of shape, it's game over. Like it's almost like a Bristol wreck. Props to everybody though. They're staying on the track. Everybody's truck looks pretty clean. So you know, it's a testament to the practice they all put in throughout the week and stuff. And you know, I get it. Now road courses aren't everybody's cup of tea. But definitely fun in their own right. It's definitely a lot of fun to go out there and try them. All right, let's see if we can. I'm sorry, this is almost worse than a Talladega race. It's so spread out. Hopefully we get a little better turnout tomorrow for the Cup race. Yeah, it looks like the Manslammer is about 20 seconds off of Gerald Poole in 5th, so he's going to have to make a time up. Might have used some of his tires up again. Hopefully when he did that fast repair, he didn't waste a set of tires, but I don't think you'll need all 3 anyway, but not really sure what the fuel window is. It's interesting that it's 40 laps. I don't know, you might only get 17 laps on a tank of fuel. That could be interesting. I would say 1 stop then. 1 stop with a little bit of saving. Probably get away with, but we'll have to see when everybody hits pit road. Manslammer coming up to put a lap on Bill Percy here. Papa Man says BRR is running nitro. It might be, man. He's in his own freaking zip code, man. He's out there. Just picking them up and putting them down, as they say. It's like Mark Dantuma coming up to put a lap on John Schmidt. Or is that for position? That's for position, I lie. That is a pass for position. Move Mark Dantuma up to 7th. That pass was for position. John Schmidt is all out of shape. Jason Rome coming up here to... He's about... Yeah, Matt BRR has 20 seconds of a gap on Jason Rome. Oh, John Schmidt, look out. He's going to back off and let Jason go. That's wise. Wise move. No need going into that. Turn 1 side by side. Down out of 40 here. I expect pit stops close to here. Oh, somebody got into the wall. Let's find it here. Like Bill Percy has crashed. Let me see if I can... Oh, there he is. Looks like he did exactly what I said. Came down in turn 1 a little hot and missed it. Matt BRR will put him 3 laps down. It's like the Manslammer coming up on Nicole. That's what she said, Creasel. Truck still looks clean, so shout out to her. She's doing super good on this track. I'm really proud of her. Hanging in there, keeping it clean and on the track. So that's all you need to do. Good job, Nicole. So she classy thing that she does, and she does not fight the Manslammer and lets him go. Gerald Poole here. Looks like the gap between pole and man are staying right around 20 seconds or so. So it's not coming down yet. He might need another fresh set of tires and then try to bring some of that down because he probably used most of his tires, making up a good portion of the gap that he was down right off the bat. So it looks like Gerald Poole is kind of closing in on Brian Oshenska here. Brian having a solid run there in fourth, but it looks like Gerald Poole might be reeling him in here. Let's see. Looks like last lap they were close. Brian Oshenska was a little faster, but pretty close on a couple tenths of a second. Matt Baer just ran a 1:16 on his last lap. Paint the picture for you. Matt Baer on his last lap ran a 1:16.56. Jason Rome was the next fastest at a 1:19.27. So I mean, like 2 seconds. Matt's pulling away at a 2 second rate gap every lap. So don't look now, but Mr. Dan Tuma just ran a 1:18.90 in the 7th spot. So that's a solid lap there, especially for this far in the tire run. Larry Ashby last lap at 1:21. Bill Percy's back out there. Jason Rome, where's he at? That's still in second spot, about 30 seconds off the pace. 24 laps to go, so we did 16 laps. So if they can get another couple laps, they might be able to do this on one stop. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm back. Yeah, a little technical difficulty there. The stream was acting up, so I think we're back now. We got 20 laps to go. Your leader, obviously, is still Matt Baer. Jason Rome is second, 49 seconds off. Brian Oshenska is third, a minute off. Gerald Poole, 1:02 off. In fourth, Manslammer, 1:12 off. In fifth, Larry Ashby, sixth. Looks like Larry Ashby pitted. So, yeah, again, sorry for that, chat. I had a technical stream should be back up, so. 20 laps to go here. Pit stops are underway. See when Matt's going to come in. John Schmidt moves out of the way for him, lets him go by. Oh, I see smoke down here in turn one. It might have went off. Maybe it was Bill. Oh, it looks like Gerald Poole's coming out of the pits here. Mark Dantuma. Looks like Bill Percy making a pass on the outside of, who is that? Is that Matt Baer? No, Matt Baer rather trying to get by. Bill Percy's going to move high there, let him go. Move the Manslammer to second spot. Do believe he still has to make one pit stop, but nonetheless, he's worked his way up to second spot here. We'll see what he can do here. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, maybe he realized back there and started, you know, saving fuel and stuff, and maybe he is able to stretch it. I could be wrong. That's what I would try to do. You know, come in for a splash maybe and just try to save as much as what you can because you're already so far behind. So try to get your positions that way. It's like Matt Bear has lapped all the way up to 5th spot, Gerald Poole. We got 4 trucks on the lead lap. Matt Bear in 1st, Manslammer Jr. in 2nd, Larry Ashby is in 3rd, and Brian Oshenska is 4th, all on the lead lap. Then you got 5th place a lap down, Gerald Poole, 6th, Jason Rome a lap down, Mark Dantuma 7th a lap down, John Schmidt is 8th, 2 laps down, 9th is Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel 2 down, and Bill Percy is in the 10th and final position, 3 laps down. So, again, you know, going to be a good points day for everybody. So, thanks everybody for coming out and doing this with us, and thanks to all the drivers that showed up to do these road courses. I know it's not popular for some people, but definitely is fun to have a mix of those in the season. We got 17 to go here. Not really a lot of action. Oops. So spread out. Like Larry Ashby now is in 2nd spot. Manslammer pitted. He's 50 seconds. 2nd spot by 50 seconds. Solid run for Larry Ashby. Good run. You know. Fought through it. He's got a 2nd place there. Let's hold on the last 17, 16 laps here. He should be able to get himself a nice podium. And you never know. Matt Bear could get himself into trouble. John Schmidt's on pit road here. He's getting his service. Ashby. Got the rustic look going on. I like it. Very cool. He's in 2nd spot and giving that truck a hell of a run. Interesting to note, Brian Oshenska is in 3rd, and he's not too far off. So there's a shot he could, you know, you got some fresh rubber. There's a shot you could catch up a little bit of time here. Like Bill Percy is now 5 laps down. He might have called it. Larry Ashby's kind of eating into that lead. It went from 50 seconds, it's now 46, and that was in 1 lap. So he chewed off 4 seconds there. Not sure how that happened. Did Matt go off? Yes, there's Matt. Looks like he's truck's in good shape. He's sliding a little bit. Still, nonetheless, making up 40-some seconds. It's more than likely not going to happen. And now it's back up to 56, so must have just been as Dougie Burns would say, a glitch in the matrix. He's coming on quite a bit of lap traffic, and they're side by side up here. Nicole Creasel, she's actually going to pit road. It looks like Brian Oshenska. Yep, Nicole's hitting pit road here. Got the Manslammer, you got John Schmidt. Manslammer's making a pass on John Schmidt here down into turn 1. See if we can get that done. Set him up coming off. Oh, John Schmidt's gonna just miss the braking point and go straight. Manslammer coming up to pass Matt Bear. He must be on some fresh rubber or something, man. He's on a tear. He's in 5th spot. This is to unlap himself here, so I'll give it to the Manslammer, man. He is he's on it. He's fought all the way back. I think at one point he was dead last, and he's about to take his lap back here and back into the 5th. I mean, he's in 5th, but he'll then be on the lead lap and be able to go get Gerald Poole here for fourth. So nice, which is right in front of. Oh, Matt Baer gets all sorts of sideways there. So Manslammer has Poole right in front of him, and that is for position. So hell of a drive by the Manslammer Jr. here to fight back all the way to potentially about to take over fourth spot here. It looks like Gerald Poole maybe struggling with that truck a little bit, some grip. We'll have to stay with this and hit it. $14 laps to go. Manslammer is close. He's gonna give her hell. He wants this spot. He's had a hell of a drive through the field, so I think he's gonna be very determined to get this spot. And I think Gerald Poole's tires are gone away. The Manslammer has quite a bit fresher tires, I believe, so should over time be able to work this position. Looks like he's setting up here for, is he going to cut back to the inside here or just set him up off? Like I said, sometimes just a little pressure will make somebody overdrive a corner or something like that, and you don't even need to. Oh, somebody spun. Is that Jason Rome? Jason Rome is back there spun. Yes, he spun down there off turn one, maybe? Something like that. Looped it. Oh, he's got a little damage, too. He was having such a good run, too. He's back to 7th now, 2 laps down, so unfortunate. He was having a really solid run there. Again, you know, 7th place is nothing. You know, you're gonna get a 7th place out of it, so that's still good. Showing up. This is the battle right here. The Manslammer Jr. here is battling tough here with Gerald Poole for the 4th position. So keep an eye on this here and see if William Mann has anything for Gerald. Looks like it's kind of leveling off now a little bit. Tires that William had are maybe starting to come closer to what Gerald has. So now's the time. You want to strike when you got the advantage. Looks like he gets a hell of a run off that turn there, though. Is he going to throw it to the outside or dice under it on the inside here? See what he does down here in turn 1. Looks like he's backing up the corner there, trying to get a good launch. He's going to get a hell of a launch off turn 1 here. Again, this next section up here, though, is not ideal for passing, but he's getting a good tight corner there. He's setting up for a big launch down the backstretch. Oh, I don't know. Again, back up the corner and try to get him off. Gets a pretty good exit there. Let's apologize, ladies and gentlemen. My things are not working. We can ride with see what a lap looks like here on board with the Manslammer. You can see Gerald's very loose off that last turn. See, William drives it real deep. Gerald Poole drove it deep, though. That would have been a good time to back up the corner. Gerald drove it in deep, too. Well, you can see he's a little loose, too. The Manslammer is loose, too. So his tires are... might have used it up. Got coming up on 10 laps to go here, so. Got through here. such a tough corner there. Looks like maybe the tires might have equalized here. Gerald, he might have gapped it a little bit. Coming up on some traffic, though. Definitely is some traffic here. Let's see that if he can use that as a pick, or it's like is that Brian Oshenska? Brian Oshenska's up there too. So Gerald and Manslammer are catching Brian Oshenska. So this could be a three-way battle here for the for potentially third spot, third, fourth, and fifth. So they what they're doing is all right. They're not battling it out yet, but they're catching. They're making headway on Brian Oshenska. So he, there's Nicole. That's what she said. Creasel in front, and Brian's just up the way a little bit. So see how they catch her. This might hurt their chances a little bit. Oh, Manslammer going to try to take advantage of it. They will both make it by cleanly. Nicole, as she always does, just pulls over. Class act. He's going to make a run here. This is it right here. He's going to take it in. It looks like if he can get the braking down right, he should have it. Good job on everybody's part there. Gerald just clipped the grass, but Manslammer gave him plenty of room there. It was a solid job. They got through that. I think he did that about as good as you can do it. Plenty of room given. So move the Slammer up to fourth. Fourth spot for the Manslammer after that horrible start. 9 laps to go. See if he can catch Mr. Oshenska. See. Got clear track now, so. You can see the front of the nose slam down into the ground under braking. Oh, looks like he gets a little. All right, he's able to save it there. See, when they come down the front stretch and jam on the brakes for turn one, the nose slams into the ground. Oh, he's loose. There's Brian. Brian's got about 4 seconds, but it's coming down 3 seconds. I think he'll get there. I do. I think he'll get there. It might take all 9 laps, but I do think he might get there. Again, Matt Bear firmly in control. I mean, he's got over a minute gap on everybody built, so a minute 10 over Larry Ashby. Larry Ashby having a solid run there in second, though. That's nothing to slouch over. It's a good solid run. Yeah. Mark Dantuma battled his way back for a 6th place run here so far. Cole, that's what she said. Creasel still out here turning laps. Truck's clean. Shout out to her. Good job, Nicole. Kept her clean and on the track. Looks like the Manslammer got the gap down to about 3 seconds here. He's definitely closing, so it'll be interesting to see if he can get there in time. We're coming up here, I think, on 7 laps. So 7 laps to go to settle this. So I think he's gonna get there. I really do. Brian kind of drove it in a little deep there. Looks like he might have a little right front damage as well. Makes a nice tight turn 1 entrance there. Seven laps to go. Yeah, he definitely has. Brian definitely has a little right front damage there on the fender on the right front, so could be hurting him a little bit. Looks like he's... Thought he was going to miss it. He got it. The slammer is a coming, baby. Well, look at, you can see William back there. He is throwing that ass end all around. He's giving it everything he's got. He's trying like hell to get up there and steal this podium away from Brian Oshenska. It's five laps to go here. Oh, the slammer is there. He's there. Look at him. He's sideways and slideways off every turn. He's definitely trying his ass off to get up there. He wants this podium. For sure. Brian a little wide in turn 1. William Mann wide as well. Might have spun. Might have cost him a little bit there. Let's see what the gap is. About 3. Yeah, it might have hurt him a little bit. He might have lost a little time. Looks like John Schmidt might have had a little. Gerald Poole has crashed somewhere. There he is. All right, though. Telling me he did, but that might have been a while ago. Coming up on 5 laps to go. The Manslammer's got the gap down to about 1.7, so he's going to get to Brian here. Definitely 5 laps to go. He's going to definitely get to Brian. We'll see if he can complete the pass. Getting to him is one thing, and passing is quite another. But if he's able to complete that, oh, Brian's wide. He'll be able to snag a podium finish after having a dismal start where he was caught up in a wreck and pretty much was dead last on the opening lap. A lap down, and he battled back, got his fast repaired, battled back, and here he is with 5 laps to go, getting ready to snag a podium spot here. See what goes on here. Brian Oshenska's just got to make the truck wide and tough to get around. It's not too easy to pass here, but if he can get close, he'll be able to set him up in one of the chicanes or off of it. Or it's like there might be a little bit of lap traffic coming up here in front of Brian. Not sure who it is. Looks like John Schmidt at first glance. It is. See how this affects the battle here for the 3rd spot. Oh, they're going to catch him in a terrible spot. Oh, Manslammer's there. He's there. Brian's wide. Manslammer's wide. John Schmidt's on the inside. Looks like they do get by. Have 4 laps to go here. Got 4 laps to settle this battle for the podium here. Looks like Matt Baer has now officially put everyone 1 lap down. He has lapped the entire field. See William backing up the corner. He's going to get a huge run off of turn 1. This is a tricky spot to pass. We'll see what he does here. Brian needs to make that truck extremely wide here. It's going to be tough, I think, to hold him off for 3 laps, 4 laps, but we'll have to wait and see what he can do here. Looks like he's going to get a huge run off onto the backstretch here. Let's see. He's going to pull to the inside. Brian's probably just going to let him go. He does. Oh, Manslammer gets a little loose under braking there. Kind of almost lost it. Almost threw it away. Brian is not going to try to pounce back, so move the Manslammer up to 3rd spot. He's fought his way all the way back for a podium, so congrats on that. All he has to do is keep it on the road here, and he's going to have battle his way back for a podium finish. So after the start he has, I can guarantee you he'll be thrilled with that outcome. Three laps to go here. Let's tune back into check on Matt Baer up here. Oh, Mark. Matt just went around Jason Rome here. He put Jason Rome 3 laps down. John Schmidt's in 8th, 4 laps down. Nicole Creasel is 9th, 4 laps down. Bill Percy is 10th. He's taking his top 10. He's 18 back on the track. Matt Bear crosses the finish line. We will have 2 to go. Again, he has the entire field 1 lap down, so I don't think he has anything to worry about. Up to see if the NASCAR tech pulls him in, strips it down, make sure everything's legal. Just kidding, Matt. Heck of a drive. Two laps to go here at Watkins Glen, race number 14 of the second season of BRR trucks. And like I said, we have next week. I believe it's at Bristol. I could be wrong. And then that will set the field of 12 for the playoffs. So make sure you tune in next week. Should be an exciting one. Yeah, Matt Bear, Larry Ashby's got a 12-second lead over the Manslammer. He is bringing the gap down, but it's just not going to be enough time to make that all up. So it looks like it's going to finish. Oh, we'll have to see here. Matt Bear coming around to take the final lap here. Got one more here from Watkins Glen. Matt Bear is on the final lap. So just got to do one more round. You know, pretty much could stop here and still win the race, I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, he's got a lap on the field, so he's just going to come around here, lead this final lap, and Matt Bear should be your winner for this race. Solid runs by Larry Ashby, Manslammer, Brian, Gerald, Mark Dantuma. Everybody has solid runs. So. Oh, Jason Rome is spinning on the last lap. Gonna get it righted. Matt Bear coming around here. He's gonna take the checker flag in just a few corners. He's coming into the last 2 set of corners here. Matt Bear coming into the last corner. He's gonna come off it here and win at Watkins Glen, race number 14, round 14, whatever you want to call it. Matt Bear is your round 14 race winner. Congratulations to him. Second should be Mr. Ashby. Larry Ashby comes home in second. Here he is. Third place should go to the Manslammer here. Going to take over third. Heck of a run for him after what happened on the first lap. Fourth place, Brian Oshenska. Fifth place, coming out of the last turn, should be Gerald Poole. And we will pull Matt Bear here in a second. And let's go see if we can grab our winner. It's in chat. Does not look like he is in chat, so let's see if we can grab Larry. Larry's not here either. Oh, there's Matt. Okay, there. Grab him. Hey, Matt, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, brother, I got you.
Hey, congratulations first off on a hell of a dominant win. I mean, you lapped the entire field. How was it out there? I mean, it seemed like you were just on rails. Walk us through that.
Yeah, man. Watkins Glen's one of my favorite tracks to run at. So anytime I get to go run at a road course, and especially run Watkins Glen in the trucks, is one of my favorite things to do. It's not easy, but I mean, if you can get the breaking points down, you can let her rip and go out there and have some fun. And that's basically what happened. I screwed up on lap one right there. Got in there a little too hot, short shifted a little too early, and about spun it out and about took out the entire field in the process. But was able to save it and not wreck, and then proceeded to lap the field there.
Well, again, heck of a performance, man. You were definitely in a league of your own there, and congratulations on that win. Go celebrate it and try not to kick my ass this hard tomorrow, okay?
Hey, cup cars are a totally different story, but I'll try.
All right, buddy. You have a good one.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Let's see if I can pull anybody else in. Let's pull the man slammer in. Man Slammer Jr., do you got a copy?
I do have a copy, sir.
Brother, tell me about that drive. I mean, you had a hell of a first lap. I think you might have been dead last in that, caught up in that wreck, and you drove all the way back to third spot, man. Walk us through that.
Yeah, that first lap was a little crazy. I think Matt got a little squirrely, and then everybody bunched up around it. I couldn't see. I think I killed poor Bill. Just couldn't see around me. I tried to see if the crew could talk to him through a person of a person, and he didn't seem happy. So, if you're watching, Bill, I am sorry. I hate it. It's just kind of a product of the environment we're in at the moment. But I've done some decent amount of racing here in different leagues, so I just figured I'd throttle it down. I saved as much fuel as possible. I didn't even take tires when I pit. So I just dumped gas and took off.
Nice, nice. And how many stops did you do? Just the one? Because I saw you came in and got your fast repair. Was
Yeah,
that the only stop you made? Was the fast repair?
yeah. No tires. I did a fast repair, and then later at the end of the run, I got down to I think a half lap left, and
Oh,
I
wow.
jumped in and got a full tank. I didn't even clear the windshield, man. No clear windshield, no tires. We just freaking throttle down and try to make stuff happen.
Well, again, congratulations. Hell of a drive, man, from that first lap incident to come all the way back to third. That is a hell of a drive. Congratulations on that, and hope to see you tomorrow at Road America.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.
10-4. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
That was the Man Slammer. I think we're going to end that on that note. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in to, again, next week, Pizza Pepper Gaming. Check us out. I think we're at Bristol. That's the last race to decide the top 12 for the title going into the up-and-coming races. Also, if you want to check us out, the Cup guys go at it tomorrow at Road America. You can watch my in-car at Pizza Pepper Gaming, or if you want to watch the broadcast, How to Suck at iRacing, we'll be doing that. And you can go over there and watch that. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you on the next one.